Sidestep Project.
Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick?
Huh? Started with what?
This is the crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensicing.
She wants to use the forensics kit so badly she's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicing it is!
Hooray! I get to help.
Alright, we'll need these. Here you go, and here you go.
What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright?
It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, Pearls. You spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay?
Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch.
Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now to check out the bottom of the pool.
Whee!
Alright, Pearl, start with the skull rock.
Look, I see something.
If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminol reaction means that the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death.
I guess so. Better update this. Alright, where else? Try the crowd and try the sofa.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I got some on Orla by mistake.
Calm down, Pearly. It's okay.
Look! There are luminol reactions on Orla too!
The poor thing was bleeding yesterday. The luminol must be showing her injuries.
But wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat.
Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat?
If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be?
Takashiro-sama, could you answer my question?
Tokiko suddenly raises her face and stares right at me. Oh, right. Tokiko's question. Why did we save her, even though we knew that it put us in danger? Well, it's not that big of a deal, really. I wanted some new leads, plus you just happened to collapse there right in front of me. I thought that you might be useful in some way, so I saved you. That's pretty much the gist of it.
So, you're saying that it was all for your own sake?
Something wrong with that?
No. That's a perfectly reasonable way to look at it. You did nothing wrong, Shugo-sama.
It's just that I point to Kazuna lying curled up on the tatami. She has a different outlook.
Different?
She's looking for her missing sister, and it looks like you're the person who holds the key to finding her. But really, that had nothing to do with it. She simply helped you because you were in trouble. Kazuna's rather simple-minded, see?
But I can't believe that she would just help anybody without expecting anything in return.
I can't believe it either. It's the first time I've seen someone willing to clean up someone else's vomit without thinking about what they'll get in return. Tokiko's cheeks flush slightly pink. What, did you forget already? Last night you barfed all over your own clothes and...
You got a problem with that?!
What? What's going on?
Oh, my heart! What a dazzling vision of loveliness. Wait, oh beauteous one. Would you not favor me with your name? Or better yet, your company?
Where are you from, Sir Knight, that you speak so freely to a stranger?
Ha! I thought you'd never ask. I am from Lycia. I hail from the Kalen Canton, home to men of passion and fire.
Shouldn't that be home to callow oafs with loose tongues?
Ooh, you're even lovely when you're cruel.
Let's go, Mark. I've nothing more to say.
Wait, please.
Sane, hold your tongue.
Ah, Kent, my boon companion. Why so severe an expression?
If your manner were more serious, I wouldn't have to be so severe. Still have a mission to complete, Sane.
I know that, but how could I remain silent in the presence of such beauty? It would have been discourteous.
What do you know of courtesy?
Excuse me, you're blocking the road. If you would be so kind as to move your horses.
Of course, my apologies.
Thank you. You at least seem honorable enough.
Pardon me, but I feel we've met before.
I beg your pardon?
Hey, no fair, Kent. I saw her first.
It seems there are no decent men among Lycia's knights. Let's go, Mark. I've run out of patience.
What's with all this melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time.
Everything will be all right. Just turn around.
Okay. Hey, what are you...
Shh!
Hello.
Sorry, kid. It's already started.
Come on! They're gonna hog all the good tables! They're all the same, sheesh.
Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better.
Totally, and olive refills are just steps away.
Ugh, olives.
Saving him doesn't justify it.
He can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on. We're in the way.
And then, this year, we received a letter from Lady Madeline. It said she, her husband, and their daughter were living happily on the Sakai Plains. The Marquess was ecstatic to learn that he had a daughter of 18 years. I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. The granddaughter's name is Lindis. This was also the name of the Marquess's wife, who passed away at an early age.
Lindis?
That she should bear this name thawed the Marquess's heart. Now, his only wish is to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending her letter. We only learnt this shortly after arriving here in Bulgar.
We also learned that all was not lost. Her daughter yet lives. We heard that she was living alone on the plains. I knew it immediately. You are the Lady Lindis.
Why would you think that?
Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable.
What? Did you know my mother?
I'm sorry to say I never met her directly, but I saw her portraits in Castle Caelan.
To the rest of my tribe, I was always Lynn. But when I was with my parents, and it was just the three of us, I was Lindis. It's all so strange. I was all alone in the world, and now I have a grandfather. Lindis. I never thought I would hear that name again.
You know a woman named Hio, correct? This woman. 2 weeks ago, she entered your cult after escaping from the Hand of Death.
Toji pulls out a photograph from her pocket. I've seen this photo before. It shows a young woman who looks almost exactly like Kasuna. Tokiko just stares down at the photograph.
Answer me, Shigusa Tokiko.
Toji bellows at Tokiko, then seizes the smaller woman by her collar.
I'm not like these two, you see. I'm not nice, nor am I patient.
A ruthless glint surfaces in Toji's crimson eyes.
It's in your best interest to answer my questions, and quickly.
As they stare each other down mere centimeters apart, Tokiko doesn't even budge. She just gazes at Toji without a word.
You bitch. What are you trying to hide?
Toji-san, you mustn't resort to violence!
Kazuna clings onto Toji's arm.
Shugo-san, please stop her!
Shugo, hold Kazuna back!
Oh, come on. They're both so stubborn. Neither one of them looks like they're going to give in. Nuts.
Alright, let's rock! Monokuma, you're watching, aren't you? I'd like to talk. Show yourself! A short time later.
Well, if that ain't a rare sight. You hardly ever call on me yourself, Naegi. By the way, Naegi.
What?
What were you and Kirigiri doing alone in the bath in the middle of the night? Were things getting steamy and wet? And then...
We move to comply with the SOB content regulations.
Am I right? It's a secret then? That's okay though. Unlike you, Naegi, baths don't really do much for me. I like to keep my surveillance clean and wholesome. No R ratings here.
Is that why there aren't any cameras in the bath?
Bingo.
I'm betting the real reason you didn't put them in was because the steam would fog the lenses. That's my bingo.
Whatever, what do you want? What do you bring me all the way out here for?
Well, there's something I'd like to know.
Whether I'm a boy bear or a girl bear? Bears don't have genders.
Actually, they do.
Seriously? Then, what does that make me? What am I? No, I'll just get depressed if I think about it too hard. What was it you wanted to ask, Naegi?
Well, what you said earlier about someone stealing your treasure. What exactly did you have stolen?
I hope I'm misinterpreting. And you didn't call me all the way out here just to ask me that. I'm shocked. 100 megavolt shocked. Don't you have anything more important to ask? Like how I harvest honey or what I'm like in heat? Unbelievable. Are all pubescent boys as pitifully boring as you? Fine. I'll tell you so this trip isn't a total waste. Okay, happy, and a blankety blankety blank. There, happy!
A blankety blankety blank?
Use your head. It means I'm not telling. I'd like to know what's in that head of yours that made you think calling me for this was a good idea. Next time you waste my time with something so stupid, I'll cut it open and find out for myself.
It wasn't long before the lights flared to life once again and everyone looked towards the staircase. It seemed that our host had finally decided to put in an appearance. Huh.
Good evening, and welcome to this year's spectacular event.
A collective groan rose from the crowd, but we
Really?
continued without paying it any heed.
I know that many of you have attended this event in previous years, but for the sake of the newcomers, I will explain the rules.
Rules? Why do we need rules? Well, apart from the common sense ones.
As always, we have a little game to make these 2 weeks much more fun. A few years ago, it was a murder mystery, and I think last year's contest was to see who could correctly guess the most people's identities. This year, we decided to spice it up a bit. You'll be split into groups of 4 and given tasks to complete. Then you will be given points depending on if and how you complete them. The team with the most points wins.
The crowd was silent.
No enthusiasm? Huh, tough crowd.
What do we win?
The honor of being this year's champions.
Another collective groan.
Ah.
This guy is a lot less cool than I thought he'd be.
I kid. We do have amazing prizes, but those are a surprise. The mansion has been remodeled to suit the Halloween feel and cater to the tasks. There are also secret passages, but those are mostly for the servants to get around swiftly. If you enter them and get lost, it could be days before we find you, so please don't. To add to the fun, it is mandatory that you protect your identity until Halloween is over. It's so much more interesting interacting with people who don't know who you are.
At least I don't have to worry about anyone finding out that I'm a nobody.
And I think that's it.
How are we going to be put into groups? Do we decide?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. The teams have already been randomly selected. When you return to your rooms tonight, you should find a dossier with all the details you need about your team. Any other questions?
The Phantom? Really?
Well, I've already done so many iconic roles that it's only fitting I be the other Herrick at least once. Well, I think that wraps up the formalities, so mingle.
Would you allow me to travel with you? What? You want me to get permission from my parents? My mother and my father died 6 months ago. My people, the Lorca, they don't... I'm the last of my tribe. Bandits attacked and they killed so many people. The tribe was scattered. My father was our chieftain, and I wanted to protect our people. But I'm so young, and our people were old-fashioned. They wouldn't follow a woman. No one would follow me. I'm sorry. I've been alone for so long. No. No more. I will shed no more tears. Thank you. I'm better now.
Can we see the penguin chick again?
Stop. Don't come any closer. I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people for my hair, so please be careful.
She's just like a little sniper, isn't she?
Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper.
Well, now.
Her mother's name is Rifle.
Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter.
So this is Rifle's daughter? Which means both mother and daughter now hate me.
Oh boy.
Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day.
You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla.
But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest.
It must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us.
I'm well aware of the danger, but if we want answers, we must push forward. Am I wrong?
In that moment, I finally noticed there wasn't a trace of sorrow or fear in her eyes. Rather, her eyes were locked on an enemy, a mystery that needed to be taken down. And she was smiling.
I will not change my mind. I have no intention of it.
Kirigiri reached into her breast pocket and handed me. What's this?
Perhaps you could call it a declaration of my intent. Don't open it now. Only open it should something happen to me.
Something? Like what?
It's just a precaution. On the off chance something does happen to me, I don't want to die in vain. Please, I want you to take it.
Fine, I'll take it, but that's all. As soon as this is done, I'm giving it back. Mark my words.
Yes, of course. And one final thing. I'd like you to keep this a secret from the others, at least for now.
Because it'll be harder to keep it from the puppet master?
That's one reason.
There are other reasons?
Never mind, it's not important.
I can't forget something like that so easily.
Alright then, let's get started. I'm counting on you, Naegi.
I just need to distract Monokuma? Alright, I'll try.
I'll go on ahead then. You take care of things here.
She left with nothing but a curt, cold goodbye. As she always did. She left with a brisk, determined gait. As she always did. The only thing different was the feeling of uncertainty welling up inside my chest as I watched her shrink into the distance. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it's Kirigiri, after all. I mumbled to myself, trying to loosen some of the tension. And then I got to work.
Once, dragons and men coexisted. They shared a peace forged in wisdom. A peace that lasted many generations. All that was lost when mankind disrupted this balance in a sudden onslaught. Man fought dragon in a savage war that shook the foundations of their world. This war was called the Scouring. Defeated and humbled, dragons vanished from the realm. In time, man rebuilt and spread his dominion across the land and onto the islands beyond. A millennium has passed since those dark days ended.
Eva? What happened? Eva?
Just tell me what it is. Just promise that they were like houses.
Now the whole construct's messed up.
It's finished. Over. He won't be alone anymore. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people.
What is it like?
Just the responsibilities, I suppose. It would help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that?
Go! I'm Johnny. What's your name?
Look, it was a long time ago.
There's no date or time, Johnny.
So, any idea where the rest of our teammates are? Or if we'll be getting breakfast soon? I'm starving.
I'm not sure. I haven't really met them. I have an energy bar if you want it.
That? Before I could finish responding, the door swung open to reveal an irate Mr. Bandages.
What is this?
He slammed a page down onto the table. My skill sheet?
Exactly. A skill sheet, except there are no skills. It'd be just like Eric to put me in a group of useless people.
Calm down, Mommy. What kind of gentleman refers to a lady as useless?
The Count walked into the room, unperturbed by Mr. Bandages.
What did you just call me?
I mean, did I stutter? Anyways, that is hardly important right now.
You're right. What is important is this task. I refuse to lose this game of his.
Again, you mean? It's not like you've ever won.
Oh, and how would you know that?
The previous winners were all either females, old men, or child stars. Really, it's not that hard to figure out.
Let's finish this, Mark.
Who do you think you are? You think you can stand up to batter the beast?
Take this!
Can't scratch me! Eat this!
Yeah!
Hit me again!
He's tough. It all comes down to this next blow. Mark, if I fall, I want you to flee. You must escape.
I'm really feeling it! How did I miss?
Yeah!
Try again!
May the devil have mercy on your soul. Yeah!
What? Ow! How did you?
You're late, Nyagi. It's 1 minute past the designated meeting time.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling too great right now.
You think an old, tired excuse like that is good enough for my white knight?
Oh, look at you. You're allowed to talk now?
I don't recall giving you permission.
What? I had assumed it reset at the end of the day. I'm very sorry. Please don't hate me. I'll gladly accept any punishment. How about I scrub the toilets while wearing a sign around my neck that says, I'm a very bad girl.
If you quit spouting filth like that, I'll let this one slide.
Thank you very much. I won't spout any more filth. If I say something else unpleasant, feel free to shove garbage into my mouth. It would be my pleasure to serve as my white knight's own personal trash can.
It's no good. She's rotten to the core, dude.
Turn around.
Neil,
I know what you're planning to do.
I know that you know.
Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I know.
Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so.
But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died.
I know, but we are legally bound by the contract to specifically get...
The contract? I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy.
Me too. And I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings.
We'll appeal. We know that Johnny'd be happier not to go to the moon.
Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We're not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for.
Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does.
Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her and...
What do you mean, risk? You're removing her!
And besides, I will make up for it.
Make up for it? How?
We're running out of time. Just trust me.
Says the one who pushed me off the fucking lighthouse!
Your name is Sane, right?
Yes, Sane, the gallant man of Kalen. That's me.
If you insist, why have you not healed yourself?
Huh? Hey, I've been injured? What a cad I am. To wrinkle that perfect brow of yours with worry for me.
I was thinking of giving you a vulnerary, but... It looks like you're fine, so never you mind.
No, wait, I'll take it. Please, I'll take it. I can't keep such a generous offer waiting. The healing power of love awaits with you, yon angel. Mark, tarry no longer.
Yes, of course, whatever you'd like to call it, just take it.
Hey, you guys better not be healing each other over there.
Ah, much better. Thanks, Mark. And you have my gratitude as well, my angel.
Let's get him, Mark.
Hey, was that guy healing you?
Yeah. You will regret this.
I'm gonna get a doctor. You've no qualms about that, right, Shigasa Tokiko? A faint glimmer of life returns to her glazed-over eyes after I address her.
No, you mustn't.
She chokes out broken sentences through quivering lips encrusted with flecks of vomit. Do you really not give a damn about your own life?
My medicine.
What?
Inside my coat.
A fierce seizure rocks her body. I use my entire body to hold her down so she doesn't wriggle away from me. Kazuna, come on!
Right! Got it!
Kazuna scurries off as I yell at her.
I found it! It's this, right?
She thrusts out a coat that had been folded up and left in the corner of the room. Hey, she brought me the coat. What am I supposed to do with this? However, Tokiko's already lost consciousness. Oh shit, not good. All the strength's drained from her body, and her eyes have rolled up into her head. Her emaciated body's probably succumbed to the effects of whatever drugs she's been taking.
Shugo-san, at this rate, she's gonna...
I know. Give me a second. She said it was inside her coat, right? I rummaged through the thick garment. There's a small leather-bound package in one of the interior pockets. Is this it? As per my expectations, there's a few ampoules with clear fluid inside, as well as a small syringe. I look at Tokiko's pale face as she draws ragged breaths, then turn to look at the syringe lying beside me. I've never given anyone a shot before. Will this really work? The mixed feelings of unease and puzzlement inside my head cause me to freeze up.
Hurry, Shugo-san!
Okay. I steel myself and grab her left arm. The sweat's practically dripping off my brow. There's no way to tell if this is the right drug. But there's no time left to think. From the way she's panting, I can tell that I'm going to have to act quickly. Don't hate me if I screw this up, okay? And the clear fluid inside the syringe is slowly absorbed into her body.
Maybe you can go in my place.
Were you not paying attention to the rules? The prize is non-transferable.
Oh. Well, if I decline, then they can pick...
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't go, then I sure as hell am not letting you back out. I need you to go and tell me all the details when you get back. Please. I won't ask you for anything else ever.
Why do I not believe that? Mira...
Come on. You can't tell me there isn't some performer you want to meet. It's not just actors, it's singers, models, just all-around famous people.
Exactly! What if I make a fool of myself? I'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Everyone's going to be in costume for the entire 2 weeks. They won't know you're not one of them. Besides, even if you mess up, it's not like they'll ever find out who you are.
Well, I guess I do have a few weeks of vacation time stored up. But
think about the type of food a fancy event like this will...
If there's good food, I am there.
Yes! Thank you so much! I'll love you forever.
There's just one problem. What am I going to wear?
Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. Avast, mateys, landlubbers through, and all your girls. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
Run, Athena, run!
That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell?
She seemed to be enjoying it well enough.
Wait a minute! That isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song! This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
All hands on deck! We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, bring treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Yeah!
What was that? I've never heard that song before.